Hey, look, guys. It's a piece of blank drawing paper. Now, are you all good afternoon, good evening, good morning, whatever the case may be? It is your friendly neighborhood Mike here. Just getting back to the drawing board. I'm starting. I just, you know what I did? You know what I did today? I did the layout, quick little layouts, because I didn't want them to be absolute, to send to that artist in Italy to have him do some preview or some not preview, teaser pages for Nuclear Family. Yes, Nuclear Family. I want to get that on the road, and so sorry about all the noise in the background. That's my kids and friend playing around in the background, right in front of my window, of course. It's a good thing I'm not on like Ethan's stream or something. So let's see. Let's mark this out. I am Mike. Yes. No. This is LONESTAR. Chart of the. Here. What are you eating? What are you drinking? That apple juice? Okay, don't spill it. Issue number 1, page 36. No. Here, you want to listen? You can use my headphones. Okay. Turn it off. Turn it off. Hold on. No. Stop. Tiny little extension. Yeah. Now you can listen. There you go. All right, page 36. Look at that. Moving right along, footloose and fanciful. Let me hop up my chitty chat so I can answer your questions. Wow, I am at 2,498 subs. I only need 2 more subs. 2,500. So cool. Hey, Gary, what's up, buddy? Hi, folks. Elon, hello. Okay, I don't care about Ro and John and arguing and all that crap. Tap me out of that. I'm done with negativity. You know, I tried to do that stream today with John so that just so that we could hear his side without 9 other people interrupting him. So whatever you guys want to decide after hearing his opinions, that's fine with me. I don't want it on here now. Okay, it's no longer a topic for discussion on my channel right now. So I mean, not to say that it's never going to be discussed, but this is going to be chill. This is question and answer time. If you guys have questions, you know, you got questions. Let me know. It can be about anything, comic books, religion, politics, all the fun things you're not supposed to talk about. Movies. Game of Thrones, you know, I'm always open to talk about Game of Thrones. Whatever suits your fancy. Just let's not get all up in the grill about Comicsgate internal politics, because I'm over it. I'm bored with it. Sorry. It's all right. Did you get paid for the Meg? Oh no, shucks. Let me shoot an email out. Thank you for reminding me. I keep bro. Word. All right. Does Lone Star have a car? He does have a car, but he rides a motorcycle. Oh, shoot. Am I going to have to draw a motorcycle on this page? Maybe I should. I might have to actually do a motorcycle on this page. He didn't forget us this time. No, I did not forget. Hey, you know what? Last time, later, Gary. Thanks for popping in just to say hi. I'm working on page 36. 36, yo. I am hustling this sucker. It is going to get done and in your hands. You know, hopefully not in the not too distant future. What kind of bike? I was thinking he would have a Triumph. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Something, or an Indian. That might be cool. How big do I want this panel? I don't want it a full. Let's do it about here. All right. Jojo, Isaac's calling. Your forearms have 5 o'clock shadows. Okay. Lots rude. Guys, be nice to Cecil today. His brother passed away. Oh no. Oh no. Poor Cecil. I shall not do the Cecil voice then. I shall not. I refuse. All love out to Cecil. What is that? Why is there yellow? Repeat something yellow. Yellow on the quick of my finger. Weird. Or give the cycle a lady's name. Hey, John Malin. Checking in on the pipes. What's up, brother? Shouldn't you be drawing too? Or do you not have... You finished your... Didn't you say that your book, Graveyard Shift, was done already? So what the heck are you working on? Graveyard Shift 2. Hello, Sean Tillman. The joy of bordering, yes. What's particularly irritating about this is that this particular package of Strathmore art paper that I bought, they printed the lines crooked. So I have to, the lines are there, but I have to go in and redraw them so that they're straight. So, whee! How about bobber motorcycle? What's bobber motorcycle? I don't know what that means. Are you speaking some sort of a language that I'm not acquainted with? Oh, it's a joke. L-E-L. I've had that happen before. Yeah, I think it. I mean, I've never had it happen with like DC paper, but for a certainty, it does happen with Strathmore standard paper. With Obama. But what can you do? What can you do? These are big enough. Alrighty. Sluggos is lit. Smoking the Bandit is still a great movie. With Strathmore, send in the legions. Oh yeah, Burt Reynolds passed away. Yeah, that was the car I was gonna have Lone Star drive. Was the car from Smoking the Bandit? Was that a Thunderbird? Cross Comics, did you get my tweet? I don't know, man. I've been disregarding so much on Twitter right now. It's just so much fucking anger and hate and stuff I don't want to deal with. So Bandit is out there somewhere. Yep. Smokey, you're gonna miss you, bro. So these are the questions. These are the questions. What's he gonna drive? Call it the Lone Shark. What's that? Like a dark spot in my hand. I think that was a burn. It burned my hand. Good thing you didn't go to Dragon Con. I got sick. Hee hee. Well, I'm sorry to hear that. Will Lonnie be at his funeral? Oh, probably, huh? Mance radar equals Arthur Dane. I don't see how. Well, no, I don't think so. Well, darn, I never even thought of that. Never even crossed my mind. Where did you come up with that? Who is going to win the Game of Thrones? Jon Snow. Clearly. Let's talk about Vox Day. No, thank you. Do I know anything about Hawaiian royalty? I just know the last king of Hawaii was King Kamehameha. Other than that, I don't know. Favorite Evil Dead film and why? Favorite Evil Dead film was Evil Dead 2. And why? Because it's the best one. I thought Army of Darkness was just such overkill. And Evil Dead 2 was basically it was a remake of Evil Dead 1. It was like sort of getting Evil Dead 1 right. And yeah, so Evil Dead 2 for the win. Chainsaw. Work shit. Great movie. I saw the Meg. It was awesome. Did you see it? Like, no, I haven't seen it yet. I have not seen it yet. Favorite classic rock band besides the Beatles? Because it's the Beatles. You think my son will survive? Rhaegar Targaryen. Oh, yes, John will survive. I mean, Aegon. Aegon the 4th? Aegon the 5th. I think it's Aegon the 5th. They changed the Meg location to pander to China. Absolutely. Are you kidding? I knew. Wow, what a smart move to make. Pandering to China, that audience, yeah, blew it up. Did 3 times that I've seen so far. 3 times the amount of money it did in the States. Foreign. First album I ever bought. First physical album I ever bought was Men at Work, Business as Usual. Honey, you got real ugly. Love that Morgue scene in Ash versus the Evil Dead. Absolutely classic. Ash versus the Evil Dead. Oh, that was the TV show. I didn't like it. King Kamano on Alea. That's King Hawaii. A mutant kaiju shark seeking revenge on people who eat shark fin soup. Makes sense to me. Insert Starfire themed question. My dad back in the 80s gave me all his rock albums from 60s on up, and milk cartons full of stuff. Favorite Beatles song? Ooh, that's a good question. That would be a very difficult question. I guess it just depends on the mood. I mean, they had so many different styles. I should get drawing. I should start drawing. But yeah, they had so many different styles. It would be hard to just nail down one song. Always and forever. Hey Jude is a top. All right. The noise. Lovely Rita, Nita May, nothing can come between us. Yeah, that's a good song. Lovely Rita, Mita, me. Lovely Rita, Mita, me. Is Lone Star out of the sewer yet? Yes, he is out of the sewer. I made a small change to my story so that I could, well, because on the fly, I just change things as I think they're more fitting, appropriate. So I made a quick change, and now we are out of the sewage. And yes, he did take a shower. Otherwise, gross. Blood and sewage, not a good combination on any day, I guess. Loud noises. Yeah, I remember trying to draw when the kids were running around. They always wanted to watch me draw. I never got that. Did he hang out with the Ninja Turtles? No, he turned them into Ninja Turtle soup. I had turtle soup when I was a kid in Hawaii. I don't really remember it, though. I mean, I remember it. I don't remember what it tastes like. Jon Snow is the of Eddard and Ashara Dane, who were married. The other 5 are all bastards. Jon Snow is... Oh, you're saying they got married now? Marvel approach for story. I am. I'm really trying to move forward with what I have so that I can be working and drawing instead of just writing. So I know I should just sit down and bang the whole story out from my plot into a full script, but I'm doing it more Marvel style. I want this to be more of a down shot. Are you finding it difficult not to reveal story aspects of Lone Star? I don't know. Are you guys following the story that as I'm drawing this stuff? Because I'm really kind of I'm leaving the pages that have spoilerific stuff on it out. Is it shipping this month? What's the date today? Well, no, because the colorist won't have time to color it. I'll have my part done, but yeah, then I have to wait for the colorist. So unfortunately, no, it will not ship September. I do apologize for that, but it was not. I've explained this before. I was not expecting to not be able to have time to draw while I was doing the whole campaign. I'll have to figure out a better way because I do want to run another campaign, and I need to find out how to do that or figure the time. I think maybe because I was so focused on the campaign that I wasn't spending the time drawing. But if I could be doing this while I'm campaigning, then the next one around I'll have a better, more realistic expectation of time involved and shipping. And rather than trying to promise too much and deliver late, I will try to promise too little and deliver early. So expect November 1st to get it. Ned and Kat's marriage was not legit because he had married Ashara Dane, making Jon the only legit heir. It's such a... You know that's incorrect because they've already seen... Bran already saw Jon's true birth. So, yeah. It's a silly... that might have been an older fan theory back before the truth was revealed. But, no, man, the three-eyed raven has spoken. We know the truth now, and the truth shall set us free. I roll with Deathstroke or Nightwing on the Titans. Deathstroke's not in the Titans, though. What was Deathstroke's daughter's name? Can't remember. LONESTAR! If you do a last-ditch marathon the day you turn the store off, you can hit 100K. That'd be nice. That'd be nice. Yeah, if 136 of you guys, you're all regulars. But if there's not a regular in here, please do go check out LONESTARcomic.com. This is not strong enough. Maybe I should have done my layouts before I jumped on the stream. Nothing can come between us. If some cosmic force decreed that you could only pencil or ink for the rest of your life, but not both, which would you choose? I would pencil. I would pencil. Because then I can still create my own stuff. If I'm inking, I am always having to ink other people's stuff. So yes. Oh. Yeah, smash that likes, guys and gals, folks, friends, Romans, countrymen. Lend me your likes. Smash me your likes. It's nice to see the process. I mean, I hope you guys can see it well enough. I know this is, you know, my stream is of such poor quality that it is not a very clear picture, right? You know where Jim Shooter stands on all of this? He's coming to a tiny local con here. I have no clue. Rifleman, nope. Liked, smash like button. Thank you, thank you, thank you. How many likes we got now? I don't even have it open on my screen. Do I buy paper with layout lines printed? I do, but like I was saying, this particular batch of Strathmore, it printed crooked, so I still have to go in and reline everything myself. You haven't bought a computer yet. No, I have not bought a computer, but it's not even the computer. It's the bandwidth. It's a bandwidth issue. So actually, yeah, I should call AT&T and see about getting a faster package or something. I don't know how all that works, but I've had to deal with enough stuff lately. I've been freaking paid a big chunk to the IRS, paid a big chunk to the mortgage company, paid off a credit card. So, paid 3 different printers that I owed money. Ugh. Yeah, I do need Eden to read my things. I need a man cave. In order to get a man cave, I would need another house. No, I have no stories about Jim Shooter. I have never once met the man, so I sleep with the cable guy for free. It's terrible. Terrible, terrible. I used to know a guy who worked for the cable company that gave me one of those keys so that you could open up the cable box and just attach your cable at any wherever you live. Just it's just so easy. You just like go in there. I don't know if they still do it like that. Probably with fiber optics, it's different and everything. But it used to be as easy as just screwing it together. And but you needed the special key to get into the cable box, and he gave me one. You've been married to him for 20 years. You married the cable guy? I kind of want to hear that story. Well, I really enjoy your content because I've grown on you. Thank you, tech support. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. It was funny when I was doing that, like just the mad dash of the campaign, my jaw hurt. My jaw literally hurt from talking so much. Teach us how to draw perspective. Oh, cool. I just got an email back from my artist in Italy. Let's see what he says. Thank you so much for your proposal. I'm so glad we get to work together on this project. I will start with layout straight away. Nice. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Cool. We've got an artist for... All right, I'm going to show you guys this real quick. See that? Hold on. I can't see it on the screen yet. So, but that is the nuclear family. And we got an artist. So, chillin'. Yes, my kids are Japanese and Jewish. Geek course. Thank you for asking. They're primarily Japanese and Jewish, but they are also a whole bunch of other stuff, like Norwegian, Spanish, English, Dutch, French, Scottish, German, Swiss, French, and they are Chiricahua Apache also. Oh yeah, and Russian and Lithuanian. So yeah, yes, they are rich with DNA from all over. That was actually my artwork. That one was just like a quick drawing I did. But yes, that is the nuclear family. The nuclear family. Irish Scot and was adopted by my dad, who was Mohawk. Oh, right on. That's all right. Yeah, I had a friend. She's a redhead, and she was adopted by a gal in a tribe. Her mother's name is White Owl. And they get some of that good tribal oil money. It's not bad if you can get it, I guess. Oh yeah, here, just drop a huge check on my lap every month. Redheads are crazy. Gingers have no souls, I hear. Gingers have no souls. Nothing can come between us. Just watched your earlier stream with JDR. Yeah, we're not going to talk about it, but thanks, Pete. You don't have black bow. Well, not to my knowledge. Not to my knowledge. So we are not every color of the spectrum. The three primary colors of the human race are Caucasoid, Mongoloid, and Negroid, according to science. So yeah, I think they're like the three primary colors, and just like, you know, blue, yellow, and red, they make up all the other different colors in the spectrum of human genetics. I'm married to a redhead. She's ride or die, but definitely crazy. I was actually kind of going out with a redhead when I met my wife. Dumped her in a heartbeat. Later. Scientists say that all human being existence are related back to 300 people, some 75 to 1,000 years ago, 100,000 years ago. Back a bottleneck. 1.5 hand. Oswald Wet, Gerald Hightower, Tormund Giantsbane. Equal Tormund Giantsbane? That's what I meant. Why? Mike, you come up with some weird stuff related to Game of Thrones there, buddy. You know, I'm gonna put her hair. in a ponytail. Well, no. I want to be able to recognize her. This is the gal from the diner that you guys all saw in the diner scene, or in the preview pages. Wait, I think you saw the preview. No, maybe you didn't. My favorite item from Jack in the Box? When I was younger, it was sourdough Jack. Is that what it's called? But now I just kind of like the plain old jumbo Jack. Take the tomatoes out and just, you know, big chunk of lettuce, onions, mustard. Is it mustard? No, mayo and ketchup. And yeah, that'll do for me, man. That'll do. That'll do. What's your wife's name? My wife's name is Jill. Jill the Magnificent. Let me reference this. I'm hungry now. I am actually a little hungry myself. I could use. We had hamburgers last night. I'm thinking about doing that again. Of course, my son eats every bit of bread in this house, so I have to go buy more hamburger buns because he ate the flipping hamburger buns. That kid never removed the tomatoes. Tomatoes. That's the devil's fruit. Those were designed by Satan. That's why you have to. That's why you have to kill them with fire in order for them to be edible. Let's his head up a bit. Mike and Nasser are splitting the audience. Really? How many does Nasser have on? How many people are watching Nasser at this point in time? Malin, did you tap out or are you still here? Stream wireless. Kind of a awkward smile here. Smirky. Smirky, awkward smile. Can you guys even see this, or is it too small? Nasser can't split up on like two people. He pieced out earlier. All right. He's in Nasser's stream. It's actually Nasser, I guess. Nasser. Wait, Mitch pronounces it, but I just like calling him Nass. Just call him NASA. And then we can start calling him a rocket scientist. And then we'll just say, Nasser to the moon. It looks like light blue. Yeah, well, that's about accurate. It's light blue. Now you have Rita in my head. Lovely Rita, meeting you, nothing can come between us. Is near Dolph Lundgren. Good call on the menu item. I actually prefer the Jumbo Jack, the secret sauce. I do also enjoy just jamming a freaking junior bacon cheeseburger in my mouth. Because they're like so small, you can like just shove the whole thing in your mouth. We went to the wall to prepare for wars to come, fulfilling what Rhaegar was preparing for. The books never said they died at the Tower of Joy. They didn't? Well, if they didn't, it certainly was the case in the show. So I think the show is, yeah, granted the show is like an alternate reality version, But until you know better or otherwise, then you kind of got to go with the show being based on the canon of the books, even the books that aren't out yet. So it's nice to theorize. It would be nice to think that was the case with Sir Arthur Dane. But yeah, I mean, it's not like you don't go to the wall and change your name, right? Mance Radar. Why would Mance be Arthur Dane? People don't recall dead men's faces 14 years later as clearly as he did. Oh, Ned remembers their face as clear as if it had just happened and was in prison. Oh, you mean his fever dream? Well, dreams can... Dude, I can remember faces from 14 years ago easily. What are you talking about? He's clearly too small, so I need to beef him up a little bit. Lone Star is not a huge jacked dude, but not a little guy either, so it's hard to do this perspective. I'm trying to have him being looked down upon, sort of, but still be... Maybe his arms are too short. Maybe that's the problem. Soilo, I like this. We can talk Game of Thrones. Nobody else seems to be interested, though. The showrunners said they were deviating from the books. Yeah, obviously. Otherwise, you know, where's Uncat? I guess that would have taken up too much time, and I guess maybe that's just I don't know. I know, like, you know, George seems to do some like leading stuff to like fool the reader into things happening or not happening. You know what I mean? But I don't know if you know what I mean. But maybe Uncat was just a diversion. The book Rhaegar and Lyanna's child was born at the Tower of Joy is Aegon, who is with John Connington. No. He's the one that's holding John Connington. That kid has what do you call it? Dawn, right? He's the one that is in possession of Dawn. I mean, that's the kid. So I mean, that would be the kid that is the rightful heir to the throne. Who was that? Did they ever? They never even showed that kid, did they? I really wish the whole ethno-state stuff. I mean, I'm not going to talk about that. Yeah, guys, can we not bring up the whole Roe, Fox, John, ethno-state, alt-right, blah blah, yada yada yada. Let's talk about lighter things of less import. Yeah, this doesn't look right. This is driving me bananas. What is not right about this? What am I not seeing? It just seems small. I would to chat with you on this. Lone Star versus Superhero G. Who wins? Lone Star versus Superhero G. I don't think. I'm pretty sure Superhero G would win. I don't see how Lone Star could beat him. I mean, granted, Lone Star would be a lot smarter than Superhero G, because Superhero G is the creation of a child, so he can't be the smartest guy on the planet. So yeah, that might be sort of a Batman versus Superman question. Well, I want him being like looked down on, so. Oh, Jill's home. My wife is home. I am getting hungry now. I feel like I have to erase his face, but no, I don't want to. Superhero G is as strong as the kid can imagine him to be. That is correct. But he can't really imagine him to be like Sherlock Holmes or something. Not saying Lone Star is, you know, but you know, he does have a centuries of worth of experience. The angle is weird. Yeah, it's hard to do. Well, she's on steps, so looking down. Which I don't know. Maybe I need to make that more obvious. I might do that in this panel. Ashara's Dane's body was never found. She was a woman who was with Aegon and John Connington, old Griff and Griff. I don't think that's where George was going with the story. If he decided to change the story because he wasn't happy with how the TV show had altered the storyline, that you never know. It would be an interesting little shift, right? Century, not centuries, like a century of experience. Almost a century, not quite a century. Well, hold on, wait. What was his timeline? So let's go here. Yeah, I think his head was too far down. And maybe too big. Man, I just got like really hungry all of a sudden. There's all that talk about Jack in the Box. What you guys do to me? I'm gonna have to get my wife to make me food. Ah. Woman, food. Mike, where did you hear? Did you hear about a new law trying to be passed to force companies to have women in executive positions? Right? No, I didn't hear about that. I wouldn't doubt it with the idiot and freaking governor's mansion that we have. Also, it took Ned a while to get back home with Jon Snow. He stopped over in Starfall, which is near the Tower of Joy, and swapped Aegon with Jon. But what? You're confusing me. I'd have to think that through. Swap Aegon with Jon. But no, because Ned called Jon his blood. Wait, am I confusing something? He did Jon north, and Ashara and Aegon across the narrow sea to John Connington. And so where is Aegon now? Yeah, California. California's doomed. Move to Hawaii with Edwin. Oh my gosh, Hawaii is not any better politically than California is. No, if I moved anywhere, I'd be moving east. We were thinking about like South Carolina or something. But you never know, you never know, you never know. His Blood by AFAR, Dane, and Ned. What, Aegon? You're confusing me. Sorry, I'm trying to draw, and you're trying to make me think, and it doesn't usually work that well. So let me just put him in a t-shirt rather than his whole costume. Kentucky, move to Texas, Mike. We need more conservative California migrants to offset the liberal California. I don't know if you know this, but Texas is really hot. And I don't like it hot. Of course, I don't have much choice. Every place other than San Diego has terrible weather. San Diego is like the only place in the contiguous United States with pretty much perfect weather. I would have to move to Israel in order to go somewhere with weather as nice as here. You know what? I'm going to give him the shirt that's for sale on. Oh my gosh, I never pimped this shirt. So the shirt I'm about to put on him has the Texas flag on one side and the United States flag on the other side, right? And then it's got the Lone Star Eagle in the middle here. That shirt is for sale on, I don't even have it in my description, do I? It's for sale on Crypto Fashion. So do yourself a favor. I'm drawing the shirt that is on Crypto Fashion right now. Go get yourself a cool Crypto Fashion Lone Star shirt. Yeah. Scorpion's not good for kids' shoes. There's scorpions here too. Not a lot though. Like I think I've seen one scorpion here. Maybe a few more. But on my hill. I don't know where it came from, but it was like, and then I had the exterminators come out and spray because I got kids playing out on those hills and I don't want them getting stung. But when I lived in Texas, dude, there was a scorpion in my bathroom. Not on the hill, not outside. It was in my freaking bathroom. I'm like, where the hell did this thing come from? So another reason to say, just say no to Texas. John is from Ned, marrying a Dane, remembering he was seen in A Fisherman's Daughter near White Harbor. No. Okay, that's just throwing you off. That whole story was meant to throw you off. No, Ned is an honorable man. He wouldn't have pulled that gun. That's why I remember the whole thing is Ned. You know, the shock and surprise, or the the one time Ned broke a vow. Ned didn't break vows. The only time he did was to save his daughter. What about taxes? Taxes suck. I know. I've never seen a scorpion, but I live in Southeast Texas. Yeah, I lived in Austin. Scorpions, man. The theory is that he got Ashar pregnant and then, being honorable, married her. Then his brother was killed and he fulfilled his brother's vow so the Tullys would support Robert. That's interesting. It's interesting that I've never heard this theory, too. What you got? Oh, is that onigiri? I want one. Go get me one. Fine. Or is there sushi for me? Is there sushi for me? Have you ever tried sketching with red lead, tattoo flash style? No, I have not tried red lead. I did just go buy 5 more packs of blue lead, so I'm not going to put him in skinny jeans because gross. So I'm going to put him as regular. Maybe I will just stick him in jeans though. Ooh, thank you. All right, now you guys get to watch me open up and eat an onigiri. Onigiri. Onigiri means rice ball, I think. I think that's the actual translation. Chester can correct me, and will if I am wrong. And this is how you open up the package for onigiri. Oh, nigiri. Nigiri actually means roll. Oni. So, oni. Wait, oni. What does oni mean? I know what oni means. Oh, that can't be right. Oni means demon. Can't mean demon roll. Nigiri. Or does nigiri mean sushi? Nigiri sushi isn't rolled. Nigiri is. Huh. That's just one more. I need trash. Well, there's salmon in it too. It's not just seaweed and rice. Oh wait, was that Chester? Oh no, Sam Buster. Chopsticks, Mike. Sorry, you all have to wait until I'm done. Well, actually, I can draw on you at something. Probably not a good idea to talk and eat at the same time, though. All right. Isn't that nice? I was just sitting here saying I was hungry, and my wife comes home with food. It's like she could read my stomach. When does your next shift at Applebee's start? I got the night off, man. Might be funny to see Mike eat with them. Eat with chopsticks? I'm pro level with chopsticks. You have no idea. And this, by the way, is the proper way to hold chopsticks. So what you do, you take the first chopstick. Basically, you make a peace sign, right? And so you put pressure in between that your fingertip and the first knuckle of your ring finger on your whatever side. And then you put pressure here in the crook between your thumb and your first finger, right? I mean, this is you should have a lot of, like, this is very firm and steady right here. Then you take the other chopstick. You place it between your two fingers here, and you put your thumb, you put a little bit of pressure on your thumb and right bottom knuckle here, right? So that becomes a pivot. And with the front of your fingers, these chopsticks are actually very bulky. With the front of your fingers, you move it up and down like that. That way you can control, really well. You can control your chopsticks really well. So, and don't choke down on them too much like this, because that's like super rookie American white boy mistake. You want to choke back? on them. Usually you want to be in front, like all the way in the back, but these are, because they're the lightsaber ones, they're like so thick that it's hard to hold. I think we need new diaper wipes. I know. Mm. Here's a paper towel. Get it wet. Just a little bit wet. Not so wet that you're going to get water in there.
Isn't it already?
You can try.
Vent?
So that's my lessons on chopsticks. Catch a fly with them. I don't have flies in my house. What are you talking about?
So then, animation one. Next.
Do Chinese and Japanese hold chopsticks differently? Yes, the Japanese hold them correctly. I'm just kidding. I don't actually know. I'm lonesome tonight. 127 people watching me teach how to use chopsticks. Actually, if I just did a little how to use chopsticks video, I bet you it would get more views than any of my other stuff. Who picked up Silas? Oh, I didn't hear.
What is that a backlink?
Use the fork.
Use the fork.
I actually have a funny story about the fork. So I was at dinner with my friend Oli. Oh, who else was there? I guess it was just Oli and Ed McGinnis and his son. I think that was like 4 people at the table. Yeah. So we're in Chicago, and we go to this restaurant in Chinatown in Chicago, and it was like this crazy. I mean, Chinatown in Chicago is like walking into China. It is like it's like suddenly you're, you've been transported. It's like only Chinese people there, except for like right on the outside. But you go like deep into Chinatown, and it's like welcome to Shanghai. And so we go to this one restaurant, and like the waiters like barely spoke English, and so we go and order. But it was a what was it called? Slurp or something noodle, something like that. It was like a really weird name. And we go in there, and we're obviously Oli, Ed, and his son are the only white people in the entire restaurant. And so we order our noodles, and they didn't have any forks, right? And they just had chopsticks. And Ed and his son are having, actually Oli wasn't that much better, but Ed and his son were just having the hardest time eating. But Ed was like, toughing it out. But his son, I was like halfway done with my bowl of noodles. Oh, that was the thing. Man, this place had fresh pulled noodles. They're like in the back pulling noodles. So making them fresh right there. It was so rad. I got the oxtail soup noodles. It was good. But so eventually, Ed's son gives up trying to eat the noodles, and we ask for a fork, and the guy's like, do you guys have a fork? And he's all, what? He's like, a fork. The fork? It's like he didn't speak English enough to understand what a fork was. So he comes out, and he goes to the back, and we're like, gosh, I hope he understood what we were saying. And he comes back out, and he's holding the fork like this in his hands, like it's the fork. What? Right? Like there's one fork in the whole restaurant, and he like bows and hands it to the like it was some kind of a ritual where it was like, oh, here is the fork. So he did successfully eat his noodles after that. It was funny. But yeah, that was fun. There's some really good Chinese food in Chinatown in Chicago. And there's some places that just suck, so be careful. What a story. For you. Hey, Gary's back. Oh, Gary. What was that with me and Isaac? No, that wasn't with you and Isaac. I also took Gary Shipman to his first pho noodles. That's Vietnamese, for those who don't know. What is that you're eating? Is that Jell-O? Why don't you just get a spoon? They're making so much noise, it's disgusting. He's just got a Jell-O cup and he's squishing it and slurping it. That's my son. Yeah, so I took Gary with to Chinatown, also in Chicago, and got him some pho. Vietnam noodle. It was good. It was not too shabby. Have you had it since, Gary? Have you had pho since then? Or no? No pho for y'all. No pho for y'all. Chinatown, Chicago is quite an experience. Yeah, there's a hot pot place there, right, like by the entrance to Chicago or Chinatown. Oh man, that place is the bomb. I was like, super good, super good. I'm gonna, if I make it out to Chicago next year, definitely going to go back there. We can't hear it. Oh, you can't hear the slurping? Good. No, we have not. We were waiting for you. Gary, you don't have to wait for me to go eat pho. Or do you just not know what to order? Is that why you're waiting? Like, I don't know any of this stuff. Do you want to come on and chat, Gary? It's just me drawing right now. Thought Nazi. Yeah. There's good pho, there's bad pho. I hate it when you go to, there's like pho base that you can get, like if you go to a Asian market or something, and you can pick up some pho base. I hate saying pho. It's pronounced pho, but I like saying pho. You can pick it up and go home and make pho yourself, and it's not bad. And it's super cheap because like the rice noodles come like all dried. You just dip them in boiling water for like 3 minutes and boom, there it is. Oh, Gary, I'll be on for a while. Probably, possibly. I don't know. I might get off and eat. It is 5:30 here. Another egg. Oh. And they said eggs, and I lost my train of thought.
I have eggs.
I have crippling depression. The order of these posts is LOL. What? Nick P. Hey Mike. Hey Nick. Could have used those chopsticks instructions when we went to lunch. Did I not show you? Yeah, Nick's not really good with chopsticks. I discovered when I went to lunch with him a few weeks ago. Huh? Yes, poor Nick. Poor Nick. You're gonna have to practice, kid. I was going to do a live stream soon. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to get off so you can do your live stream? It's not like I'm getting super chats or anything, so yeah, that was a hint. That was a hint, people. Pho base is used with fake stuff, though. You need the real stuff made from oxtail and bone. Yeah. Okay, so that was my point, Joseph. Is you can go get the pho base, and it's it's okay. It's not bad. But I went to a pho restaurant here and ordered, and it was that crap. It was the bottled paste that you turn into pho base. What they, pho is supposed to be like, yeah, like oxtail bone, onions, garlic, some other stuff. And what they do is they just boil it for like 24 hours. And it's like super, it takes 24 hours to make it, but it's like super good. And then they just have like a 10, 20 gallon pot. Well, more than that for a restaurant. But, they just have gallons and gallons of this stuff for the next day. But I went to this restaurant and it was this instant crap. I'm like, oh my gosh, you have to be kidding. It's like, why would you open a restaurant and use instant pho base? It was like, yeah, you showed me, just a slow learner. All right, Gary wants in. I don't know. Let's see. Let's take a vote. You guys want me to bring Gary in here? I don't know. They might not want you, Gary. They may not want to see you drawing, just me. Faux. Yeah, it was faux. Can you believe that? Can you believe it? Lovely. No, we got a no from Gary. Other people are saying yes, though, Gary. I think they're outvoting you. Oh, there's only 82 people in here. Gary, you came in here and half of my audience left. Yeah, we'll get an all artists stream if anybody else wants to come in here and oh my gosh, this takes so long to open. Edwin Boyette, did you go? Did who go? To what, Edwin? Edwin, I don't understand what you're saying. Some chicken? Sure. Maybe I can get Gary in here and he can draw while I eat chicken. Oh, just a chicken burger. We have actual burgers. I know. Oh, you know what we can make? Loco Moco. Hot. Find Gary's. All right, Gary, why aren't you showing up here? Gary, is your Facebook open? Gary, your Facebook Messenger is not open. Oh, my stream froze and 100 people left? Oh, great. Moco Moco, yeah, man. I don't see you. Send me a message real quick. Shoot me a message. This is a chicken patty. It's actually not bad. Oh, there it is. I'm sorry I'm making you hungry. I'm hungry, so therefore you have to deal with it. Any moment now, a wild Gary will appear. Wow. Yum, 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 yum. Not what you listen. This is just part of the extremely entertaining stuff that you'll find when you come to the Blacklist Universe channel. You will enjoy the sounds of ASMR, me eating delicious chunks of processed chicken. No, this is probably all natural. My wife never buys that processed crap. Alex D for $2. Do you draw Batman with long ears or short? I draw him with sort of medium length ears. Yeah, I don't know what my kid. Oh, they're there. Mike's food porn streams. I should show you guys like when I make a burger. I make burgers and they're like perfectly like I sear them. I do this with all my meat when I grill. I sear the outside and then I lift it away from the heat and I put it on the top rack and just let it slow cook. I'll let a steak cook for like 40 minutes sometimes if it's if it's a thick enough steak. I'll take it off of there, and you know how a lot of people don't know how to cook. It'll be like you'll have a section of it that's brown, and then a section of it that's pink, and then a section of it that's brown, and they call that medium or whatever. No, man, you sear it like super fast on the outside. You throw them up on top of that, on top, away from the direct heat too much. You let that slow cook, and I swear all the way through, top to bottom, it is just this perfect dark pink, and it is like just soft and juicy. And I do it with hamburgers. I hate it when people request hamburgers that are well done, because I mean, I'd invite you all over for barbecue, but alas, you can't come. Maybe Nick P. Maybe one of these days you can come in. My mouth is watering. All I ate today is baked beans because my body can't handle much today. Oh, what's wrong with today? What's going on with Gary? Gary, get your butt in here. The Order of the Dawn will avenge that chicken. Teach us the ways of the Burger Force, Obi Mike. Medium rare, yes. Rare to medium rare. It's just a little more than medium, and to rare. That's just the sweet spot. And hello, Gary.
Wait, what?
There he is, but he's not saying that.
Hey, Mike.
How are you?
How are you, my friend?
I'm doing well. Yourself?
Am I here?
Yeah. What are you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Gary?
I am doing well myself.
Gary! Can you not hear me?
Okay, the way I have this set up, I'm hearing you in a delay, so I'm going to have to get off.
You're listening to the...
I'm going to have to get off, Mike.
No.
I can hear you, but I'm hearing myself in a delay.
Turn your...
So I'm going to hang up, and I'll be back.
Gary. Someone explain to Gary how this works. Gary, you had your computer on, so you were listening to the YouTube that you were listening to before, and therefore you were hearing a delay. So you just had to turn your YouTube off and just listen through the Google Hangouts. I'm sure you're still listening to me, even though it's going to take you 14 seconds to hear it. Boomers. All comic skaters are boomers.
Hello, Mike. I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you fine, Gary. Gary, please. Please listen to me, Gary. Can somebody message him? Oh, Gary. What are we going to do with you?
Play this. You know what?
Gary, can you hear me?
I hear you, Mike.
Try to understand. Gary, can you hear me?
Is this a musical?
Is this what?
Is this a musical?
Yes. You're going to sing, right? That's why I brought you on.
Wow. I thought I was going to draw.
Oh, no, we're doing a duet.
Wow. I'm going to have to get some lemon water or something.
Can you hear me praying? Do what I'm saying. It's from Yentl.
Nice. Very nice.
Thank you.
I have a question about Google Hangouts.
Uh-huh.
Wouldn't it be cool if you could put on half the screen, like say you, on the other half of the screen, your guest?
That would be cool. Why don't you tell Google about that?
All right.
Although I'm betting if we use, what is that, OBL? Is that the other program?
OBS?
OBS? I bet if you use that, there's a way to do it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. You know, the thing with all these things, with Google Hangouts and OBS and all that stuff, is it diminishes the quality of the video. Like right now, your artwork is not high def.
I know. I'm aware. Well, it's because it's uploading rather than recording and then uploading. It's uploading and recording at the same time.
Yeah, that's frustrating.
I'm going to go wash my hands. You entertain the troops for 30 seconds.
I will entertain the troops for 30 seconds, starting now. Hello, everybody. How you doing? This is Gary Shipman. I am the creator of the comic book series Packins Land. I have hijacked Mike Miller's live stream, and I can't even see the chat. Let me see if I can get the chat open. You can get some. If there's any questions, Wildfoot, hello. Good to see you there. Beowulf, good to see you as well. Andrew, hello. Robwell, good to see you. Humphrey Bear, hi. 1, 2, 3. Peter, hello. There's people here I've never met before. Wow, that's cool. Yeah, I do a live stream as well. I was going to do one here coming up pretty soon, but I don't want to step on Mike's toes because, like he said, I come into a stream and everyone just they just take off. They leave because they know, hey, who was that? I saw a mouth coming in. Who was that? Let's see. Frozen music. Oh, the stream went by. Sorry. Humphrey Bear said something. 100. Yeah, we're at 136 subs. Nice. We're going to do a giveaway when we get to 1,000. That's cool. So yeah, there's a lot of people in here. I don't know. So usually Mike would be here, but he had to take a break because his hands had reached a certain level of dirtiness that he had to wash them. That's my guess. He's using so much graphite, blue graphite, it's getting on the side of his hand, and he has to wash that off. Otherwise, everything's going to be blue. It's not going to be good. So Peter says, hey, Gary, is there anything you hate to draw? A conclusion. I hate to draw a conclusion.
Dude, I'm trying to make a thingy here.
Kid, you're lazy.
What kind of a thing are you trying to make in here, Mike?
You shut your noise, boy.
Anyways, go get OBS. It's free and it's pretty easy to use. I know, but the quality, don't you feel like the quality suffers when you use OBS? That's something that I'm trying to work through on my end, on my stream. I really like the high def. And so when you bring a guest over or you use OBS, everything gets brought down to like these lowest common denominators or something, and it makes it hard, or visually, it makes it, I don't know, inferior. I don't like that. So yeah, I mean, I hope that, live streams are new right now, so I'm hoping that things are just going to get better and better, and so that we'll have like high def live streams with multiple people on and split screens and all kinds of crazy stuff like that. Really cool.
Hey, we should get Oli on here sometime.
Yeah. That'd be awesome. Haven't seen Oli in a while.
See if he wants to come on. Hey. Yeah, you're going to give me a copyright strike, yo.
Not me.
So what is the deal with copyright strikes? Can you sing a song that's owned by somebody else and it won't be a strike?
I don't know. I think so.
So like if you did a cover, even if you did it like really good, it'd still be okay?
I'm not 100% sure. I think you could probably sing songs. Sing a song. Sing out loud. Sing out strong.
Okay. Beowulf says that he has watched lots of streams that have 4 or 5 people streaming high def, so there is a way to do it. Yeah, I'd like to know that way.
I think everyone
Really
has to have high speed, internet. Oh my gosh. What you noise making little nugget? You're a noisemaker. Wait, what do we want this girl to look like? I want this girl to be like a real. Let's see.
So what are you drawing here, Mike?
I am drawing page 36 of Lone Star.
Oh, is that where Packens Land infiltrates into the storyline?
No. See, Packens Land has no presence in Lone Star whatsoever.
Oh, yeah, it's not real.
Spoilers.
Here's a spoiler. Packens Land isn't real.
What the heck? I'll just make her look whatever. I like drawing curly hair, so I'll just give her curly hair.
Mike Rivera says that I need a YouTube tech guy to fine-tune my setup. He is correct.
You might be talking to me too. Yeah, me too. I do as well. I'll try to remember to call like AT&T tomorrow, or see if there's some way to up my bandwidth. And I know my kids would love it too, but I think the fans would love it, because then this wouldn't be a big blue blur here, right?
So yeah, you're with AT&T.
Yeah.
I can't get them to work over here at all.
That's not a game.
Oh really?
Yeah, only thing that works for me is Comcast out here.
Beat him.
Well,
or Xfinity or whatever it's called.
As long as it works, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, weren't we at a con one time and I used your Xfinity password to watch like Breaking Bad or something?
Yeah. Yeah, didn't you watch it on my Netflix too? Or was that yours?
No, I think it was mine. But I needed like your password.
Right, yeah. John Piner is saying, what am I going to be drawing tonight? That is the question. That is the question.
That's the question he asked.
It is, yeah. But he didn't put a question mark, so it makes it weird.
Oh, that is weird.
So I'm just clarifying that is a question.
He
made it a statement. But that's okay. It's okay.
Yeah.
So what was wrong with your hands? Did you get too much blue graphite on them?
No, I was just eating some onigiri and some chicken, and so I must have gotten some grease on them somehow or another, and I hate having any kind of grease on it.
Yeah, that's bad news. Bad news around artwork.
Look, I'm drawing a bra strap.
Wow, this is getting edgy.
All right, it's super edgy. I can see your bra strap. Hey, Mike, tell Gary to do a comic with Nasser. He promised to tone down his script. I think it would be a huge opportunity for both of them. Gary's art, Nasser's writing and promotion. I think that's probably actually a good idea.
Yeah, I think our personalities would mesh well because he's so outspoken. Yeah. And I'm sort of like not.
Gotta call it Lone Star Squadron. Oh. No.
Okay, he put a question mark this time. What are you drawing tonight, sir? Okay, that was proper English, so I will answer. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do. I have a lot of different options to work with. We've been doing sketch cards lately, and that's been fun. We did Napoleon Dynamite characters. We did some Teen Titan. Well, we did Starfire. And I did some of my own characters.
Did you start Fire?
What's that, Mike?
Did you do it for Fire? Got to call it Lone Star Squadron Ho. I'm not doing Lone Star Squadron Ho. That's not my. That ain't my jam, man.
That ain't my jam.
What is up, Sierra Whiskey? Not much. All right, Cross Comics is going to be drawing Lone Star later on his stream.
Sweet.
Fantastic. All right.
So I heard that Eric is actually I subscribed to him today. He's doing a YouTube thing now. I have to go watch some of his streams to see if they're awesome.
I told him to do it a while ago, but then he's like, well, you know, I got to go to Hawaii.
Yeah.
Like, whatever, man.
Whatever.
He's going to regret that, having fun with his family instead.
I know.
Save it for the Aloha Hour. That's right. Oh, you did the call out. That's what you're saying. Number 17, number 466, number 291, number 95. Supporting in rock and roll. I have not even supported Lone Star yet. It's terrible.
You haven't, Mike?
Yeah.
I think you're doing all of the support. I mean, you're making it. That's a lot of support right there.
I am making it. I don't know if that counts as support. I'm going to say there's no parking on the street. All right, that's easier.
Huh?
Get a what?
No.
So anytime you do some sort of a Lone Star thing, people start putting numbers on their chat?
No, if you call out for the Lone Star, with your squad number, then they'll put their squad numbers up. Everybody put your squad numbers up. There's only 72 of you here, so. Show Gary what a
squad. Show me.
Show him. You guys want to see the actual layout for this page? Here's my layout. Just did a quick little scribbles so I can get an idea.
Yeah?
Oh, it's because I have I think that should be it. That's it.
What?
Wow, those are tight. That's tight layouts for you, Mike.
Oh,
actually, that's
Salt Lake Fan Expo.
Oh,
cool.
He is?
Yeah. All right, I'm going to tell him to do it from the show. Cool. Do it from your phone. Let's get a sing a song. Wow, look at all those numbers rolling in.
Yeah, you got some high numbers there too. 1,097. Nice.
Yeah, boy. I hope Oli does it. That'd be cool to get a little Salt Lake City Fan Expo reportage from
Nick's number 17.
Yeah. Nick's posted that before. He's just bragging now.
Now it's just bragging.
Now he's bragging.
And more. So he's more than just 17.
Yeah, he bought a whole bunch of stuff.
Yeah, Nick's awesome.
Nick's the man.
No. It's not that.
Sarah Whiskey. My original call out is 118. I've upgraded and bought more stuff so many times. I'm confused. Have to get more of your sites so I can grab at least 2 to 3 each of you next month. Hot Rod is number 6. Alex Key for $2. Thoughts on Hugh Jass getting into comics? I'm not going to fall for that, Alex Key. Next year,
I can give my thoughts on it.
Give me your thoughts on it, Gary.
I have no thoughts. That's what my thoughts are. I have no thoughts on that.
Gary tries not to think. His brain overheats.
No, all my thought goes into the line work.
You're not even drawing anything. I don't see nothing on your screen. This was supposed to be a drawing stream, and you're doing nothing.
Well, I had to log off and
I don't want to hear your excuses, Mr. Shipman.
Why not? If I don't give an excuse, then you'll have just silence. My whole existence of being here is an excuse.
Wham. Whatever, dude.
Whatever. I guess I could draw upside down, aim my laptop, sort of tilt it down, and draw everything upside down.
What? Why? What?
I had to log off of my phone because I was getting that echo weird thing, and I logged back on.
No, it wasn't
my
that
laptop
thing. It was because you still had something. You had the show running on your YouTube while you were trying to open up your other thing.
If I miss a single one,
Yeah, probably. But see, that's kind of tacky.
What?
Having to turn off the volume of one thing. That's all tech stuff.
Oh, techie. I thought you said tacky. I'm like, why is that tacky? You don't want Gary to draw on your live stream. He might show you up.
Oh, that is so sweet. Who said that?
Always that possibility. I don't know. I booted him.
Yeah, kick him off.
So how's your audience growing, man?
We're doing pretty good. We're up at like 700, and let me check real quick. 735, I think, was the last time I saw it. Not bad.
That first 1,000, they say, is the most difficult.
Yeah, you're doing great. You're up at like 2,000. What, 5?
Last I checked, I was like 2 away from 2,500.
Wow.
So I haven't looked in the last hour or so. I might have lost some.
Well, I'm here, so we'll get them back.
Dashboard.
hello? Hi.
Back in the house.
Jojo!
We'll check. We'll check on Jojo.
Okay. Elijah.
Somebody says, what's your YouTube channel? Basically, if you just see my name there, Mr. G.
Oh my gosh, I lost subs. I'm down 3 subs.
They left you and went to me.
You know why? It was that Box Day garbage. It was that. It was
You know, I started to watch that video that you did about that. And did you guys ever get to the point of it?
Of what?
Of that Bach? I started watching the video you did with John Della Rose.
Uh-huh.
And it's like you guys were just talking about the ethnic things and stuff like that. And I'm like, is this what this is about? Because I have no idea what the big deal is. What's going on? I have no idea. But I know you don't want to talk about it here, so you don't have to. I'm just letting you know. It just seemed like it was a lot of...
Thanks for bringing that up.
Hey,
I'm at 2,500 subs.
Woohoo! See, I told you, man.
I'm dancing. You can't see me because I'm off camera. But...
See, I told you, Mike, that I'd get them for you.
2,500, man. That's 9. That's actually, I think that's 1,000 in the last 4 weeks.
Wow. Killing it hard, crushing it.
28 days.
So you lost subscribers because of that stuff, huh?
No, I didn't.
Oh, okay, good.
Hi, Jill. Why are you still on the phone? I don't know. They're going to check. Can you go check on them checking? I'm not sure why they haven't come back. Maybe JoJo's outside. Did you just leave our son outside, Jill? Did you leave him outside? Isaac was in here. Happy dance. Holy ear rape. What ear rape? What noise? What noise? Did I make a noise? Was that me?
It got a little noisy. Maybe when you were doing that dance.
Sorry, everyone. Oh my gosh. Entertain them. I have to go find out what's going on.
All right. All right, guys. So what can I do to entertain you? Let's see. I could share my screen, maybe. What do you think? I don't know if I can share my screen here or not. You guys wanted to know what my YouTube handle was. Let me see if I can share my screen.
Can I get him inside, okay?
I don't know if it lets me do that or not. So let's see. Did it work? I have no idea. Because I'm a newbie here. Newbie. All right, so I shared my screen, but I have no idea if it's coming through. Oh, yeah, it is coming through. Oh, wait, that's Mike's. But yeah, there it is. There's my channel. Okay, so this is how I entertain the troops. What are you working on?
Like when he leaves the computer. Beowulf, if you don't want to hear it. Oh man, it's all part of the entertainment, man. It's all listening to me yell at my children. That's quality entertainment right there. That's like the Dick Van Dyke Show.
It sure is, my friend. Now I don't know how to unshare it. I shared my screen, and now I don't know how to unshare my screen.
Oh.
Whatever.
Go on and then sure. And nah, he was just sitting outside on the driveway. For some inexplicable reason. Jojo, where'd you get those pants? Those don't fit you at all.
They want me to tell about Pack and Slam, but this is your channel.
Yeah, go for it.
Packin's Land is a story of epic proportions that I created back in the mid to early 90s.
Like 22 by 33 inches? Those kind of epic proportions?
Exactly. Those are the exact epic proportions. Mike nailed it. So yeah, we created it many years ago, back in the mid 90s. We had a run of about 18 issues or so, and we were published through different publishers, indie publishers like Caliber Press. Then the last issue was published through Image Comics, and then we stopped. And then we just started reprinting, like in trade papers and backs and stuff like that, and reprinting in color with Mike's old Alias comics. But anyways, it's a story about a boy who goes into a magical world with intelligent animals who have a king, and they have a whole, system set up there, and there's good versus evil, and it's just a hoot. It's a hoot of a ride, and it explores redemption and things like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it in a nutshell.
If I give you the iPad, all right, let me open up another window here. Oh no, keep it matching. My son wants the iPad, so I have to open this up in the window so that I can read the chitty chats. It's up to 15,000. Dang, what's up to 15,000? Oh, Peter Samedi has to pack 15,000 issues. Whoa. Good on him. Yeah, hold on, Jojo. Hold your horses, kid. All right. iPad. What are you clicking, Gary? I hear you clicking things. Clickety click click.
I'm hitting my button on my computer because I don't have a mouse. I have one of those little pads. And you have to click it.
Right.
Yeah, trackpad, and the little button. I guess it's a button. It makes a noise every time I touch it. So
Right.
my greatest apologies to you for my clicks.
Whatever, man.
So
What have you been up to, man?
Me?
Yeah.
I've been doing live streams,
What fills your brain?
drawing comic stuff, trying to generate interest to Packens Land, and creating some new stuff. I'm kind of getting stuck. I'm almost at a place, because I've been thinking about it, if I might want to go with a publisher, because there's so much involved with doing self-publishing that a lot of that could be lifted and put onto a publisher, and then I could just focus on the creative side of it more. What do you think?
Well, if you don't want to deal with all of that stuff, I understand, but are you still going to try to like launch an Indiegogo, or are you just going to like say, oh, forget that, I just want to publish?
Well, couldn't I still launch an Indiegogo?
Well, that's what I'm asking.
and then go with a publisher?
You can't go with Indiegogo and then say, here, publisher, fulfill this.
Right, so it kind of works counter. So I guess if I do Indiegogo, it's basically saying I'm making an Indiegogo of this myself.
Yeah, if you're gonna do an Indiegogo, you've got to either do the
full publishing
fulfillment,
okay,
or hire someone to fulfill for you. Sierra Whiskey, I'm not stressed. I just don't want to talk about the stressful stuff. So it's taken over my Twitter feed. I already did a video about it today, and I don't want to dwell. I just want us all to be happy. Is that so much to ask?
It's not, Mike. It's not.
No. I just want joy and comfort and season's greetings and Christmas carols. Comfort and joy, comfort and joy.
Well, I think what you're doing, you're taking on a huge amount. I know you have way more experience with dealing with publishing and things like that, but you're doing the whole creative part of it and the publishing part of it. So that just is epic, and to me, it's just like, maybe it'd be easier just to hand some of this off to somebody else, But I guess if it sort of breaks the rules to do.
You're looking for the easiest route to success.
Yeah, I am. Yes. Which one's that? Which one's that one, Mike? I think I missed that one because I started becoming an artist, or attempting to be an artist. So I missed the easy route.
Yes, I hear you. I hear you, my friend. I hear you. Let's see. What are these fine people talking about? Gary can go with that print-on-demand comic website if he doesn't want to deal with stuff. That is true. That is one way to do it. Do you like print-on-demand? I don't like the quality of it myself. I don't like the feel of the paper and all that stuff. But it is an option. You can just drop those orders to a print-on-demand somehow, and they might. But then you have to have them sent to your house to sign if you're going to do signed versions and stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot here to think about. I'm glad that you have done this, or you're going ahead and you've done it already and you're doing it. So then I can ask you all these questions when my time comes.
Yeah. Hasn't that just been our relationship for the last 10 years?
It is. It's even that. It's that way with Korean food and everything.
Oli said he's too busy right now to come on the stream.
if Oli's too busy to come on this stream right now, then he's too busy in general, and he needs to get his priorities straight.
Yeah, he's making the monies.
Really, is that what it's all about, Mike?
That's what it is all about.
I see what it's like now for Oli. I
Yeah.
see what he's doing. He's trying to make a living.
He's in Salt Lake City at a convention. Actually, John should be at Rose City setting up right now. We could probably get him on here. Oh, could Gary Shipman do something through Alterna, perhaps? Perhaps. Also, how does the fulfillment... Gary, why don't you answer these questions? Option work. How does it fulfillment? I don't really know how the fulfillment option works. I haven't dealt with that. Gary is aware that 2/3 of independent image creators are literally on food stamps, right? Are you aware of that, Gary?
I'm not on food stamps. I feel like I can I can do some drawings, and I know he's talking about something else. No, I did not know that 2/3 of them are on food stamps. But I do have a question about the Alterna comics. What is your take on that? Someone mentioned it in my stream. Alterna comics. Are they good? Is that what it was? Alterna or alt-right or something? I don't know what it was.
Alterna comics.
Do you know anything about them?
I know they have a $1.50 newsprint comic that they, like that's how they sell their newsprint comics for like super cheap, and somehow he still makes a profit.
Yeah.
And I love that because I want comics to be cheap and accessible. But honestly, I haven't looked in that much into his model, what he's doing, how he's managing it, and all that stuff. So I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm glad that I still have time to figure all this out. So yeah, so the things I've been doing is just plotting out the new issue of Packens Land. Bouncing back and forth on whether or not I should, with the Indiegogo, if I should do the omnibus or if I should do the new issue. So I guess when the time comes, I'll have both.
Right.
So I can make a decision or make one of them a stretch goal or something like that.
Dynamo says Peter was closing a deal to get into Dollar General right when the SJW started harassing him. It's literally what you wanted to do. Yeah. Actually, that is something I wanted to do when we were at Alias. I wanted to get our overstock books into like the Dollar Tree and the dollar store and stuff.
Wow, it's a good idea.
Yeah.
I've seen some at Walmart. I've seen DC like puts these collections together, and it looks like it's just reprints of maybe some titles that did well for them.
Mm-hmm.
Have you seen that at Walmart?
I don't go to Walmart, Gary.
Why not, Mike? No, I'm just kidding. This is a happy thoughts stream. You don't have to answer that.
I do go to. I just haven't been in a while. So, where do they put them?
Right at where you're checking out.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect.
And I turn around, I'm like, whoa! And it was like some Jim Lee. It looked like it was from Hush. Like it was reprinted though. It's like it had a bunch of different stories, like little tidbits.
Anthology. I heard about it. I didn't know they were already out. That's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a smart idea. I almost wanted to buy them. I haven't bought comics forever.
How much was it?
It was pretty reasonable. I should have remembered the price, but it wasn't like it was breaking the bank stuff. It seemed like you're getting like 120 pages or something, and it was really reasonable, full color and everything.
Yeah.
And full comic size. So, I don't know. Probably a smart move on their part.
Yeah. So this gal here, I'm designing on the fly. You do that a lot. Just design stuff like when it's time to draw it. You ever do that? Or do you like have sketchbooks and stuff?
No, that's how I created all of Packinson.
Just on the fly?
Yeah, I'm still doing it.
I think I should have a bat on this page. What will this bat's name be? Oh, shall name him Kiki Poo Poo.
Close. So yeah.
$4.99. Ooh, that's nice. Mike doesn't have toe thumbs. No, Mike has small hands. I'm Asian. I admit it. I got small hands.
Actually, Mike's hands are quite large. He uses really, really big pencils.
It's true. It's true. Gary knows it's true.
Shirt? Remove it.
That's not good. Someone named Jesus called me a fig on one of my videos. That's not very Christ-like. Well, his name was Jesus, not Christ. Right?
Good
Gary,
point.
can I get a ruling here?
Good point, Mike. Yeah, and then it also says that many will say that they are the Christ, but believe it not.
That's true. That's true. This is truth. It's truth. Okay. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Should I keep doing the stream? There's only 68 people here.
I don't know. But I need to go and do my stream.
Yeah. Gary needs to go do his stream. There's only 68 people here. Maybe I should just get off and like, you know what I need to do? I need to watch Black Panther.
You haven't seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet, and it's on Netflix now, so I can watch it for free.
Yeah.
Where is everyone? I don't know. Is there another stream going on right now? Is Ethan streaming?
I think everyone's watching Black Panther.
Everyone's watching Black Panther?
I have no idea if anyone's on. Let me go check. Blacklist Universe is on right now.
She's doing one.
Everybody must be over there.
All right. You know what? I'm going to wrap this up. I did a panel and a half. Thank you, Gary, for coming by. Why don't you all go watch Mitch's stream, and we'll check you out for the Aloha Hour. I'm going to watch Black Panther, and then maybe we'll talk about it tonight.
All right, bro. Thanks for having me.
Bye, Gary.
Bye.
Sorry, that's rude in England. Here you go. And then this one. Hey, y'all.